listening to the Survival Guide to High School podcast. We know it's hard and we want to help you know that you're not alone. So we want to give you some advice and tips to help you get through it. Whether that be for really hard classes or just dealing with kids, we want to help you. This podcast features 3 lovely girls who are all currently sophomores in high school: Aubrey, Emma, and Tabitha. We hope you enjoy and find the help that you need with our podcast. Is your working field?
So I am, are you talking about me personally? Okay, I'm the executive director of Together We Foster. So Together We Foster serves and provides support and resources to children in foster care, their biological parents, their foster parents, and then we also serve what's called protective service cases.
What is the most difficult aspect of your working field?
I would say probably having children that we see that are just, in general, they're just upset, that they've lost everything that they know. A lot of them have been removed from not only their families, but they've left their home without the things that are theirs, their possessions and things like that. So it does take a while to see them adjust to their new normal for a while.
Why did you choose that field to work in?
So I actually taught kindergarten. I was a kindergarten teacher for 12 years. My husband and I opened opened as a foster home in 2017. And so when we opened, we had a child in our home for almost 2 years. And so when he left, we kind of took a little bit of a break, but we saw that there was a big need in our community for resources. And so we started a 501c3, and then it just got so big and we started serving so many areas that I couldn't teach anymore. So I left the teaching field in, I think, May of 21, and then I started doing this full time.
How can people contact you?
So we have a couple of different ways. You can message us on our Facebook page. That's just Together We Foster. My email is togetherwefoster@gmail.com, and then my phone number is 870-476-6424.
What are the key signs of a student or child being abused?
So there's just different kinds of, different physical signs that you can look for, emotional signs that you can look for. Obviously the physical signs can be noticed on a regular basis, just physically it's going to be there. But then emotional needs, just look for some kids that are going to be withdrawn, not wanting to really talk, stop hanging out with their friends, things like that, especially for older kids.
How can people donate supplies for your association?
So we have a couple of different ways. Contacting me by any of those ways is great. We also have a location in Paragould, and we have a DropBox outside of that. So you can drop off your donations. That address is 4812 number 9 Walcott Road, and we have a DropBox outside. So we just tell people to drop those things off, and we always post on our Facebook page the beginning of each month, things that we have a high need for, things that we're accepting. So that's a great place to check out that.
What should students do if they need to contact someone like you?
So I'll ask for clarification. Are they going to be in foster care? Are they going to want information about it? What are you?
If the student just needs help in general and they don't know how to reach out.
Gotcha. So if they need, obviously they'll go to their school counselor and stuff like that first. If they have a caseworker, if they're already in foster care, they'll have a caseworker, or their foster parent would know how to contact us, but then also through our email and our phone.
How can we help students that we know are struggling with things?
So I think the number one thing is just be kind. Be kind to anybody. You never know what circumstances they're going through. A lot of times they're going to not be forthcoming with their hardships. And so just kindness to anybody, no judgment and things like that are super important.
How can we help raise awareness?
So I think just helping people understand how many children are in foster care in our local community. And then also the need for foster homes. So Greene County has a tremendous need for people that are willing to open up as foster homes. Right now we have around 107 children in foster care in Greene County. We only have about 25 foster homes. So if we don't have enough foster homes here, then children can be sent anywhere across the state of Arkansas to be placed. And so they're leaving their schools, their friends, not only their home, but all those other things too. And so bringing awareness to the fact that we need more people to open as foster homes. And I know as, teenagers, that's hard to do. Y'all can't physically do that, but you can talk to adults about that. And then you can just raise awareness on other ways to help, because there are other things to do besides opening your home.
How can a parent sign up to be a foster parent?
So they would just need to contact us first. We have the packets. We provide the training. We partner with DHS, and so we provide the training, and then they do your in-home consultation and things. So they can give me a call at the 870-476-6424.
Where are you primarily located at?
So we have locations in Paragould, Jonesboro, Rector, and Pocahontas. So we have a location in each of those spots, but we originated out of Paragould. So that's where I'm at most of my time, and then we have other people at the other locations.
How do y'all provide support to students?
So we have different things that we provide if they are in foster care, or even if they're, have a protective service case or something like that. We have our clothing closets. Everything there's free. So kids, teens, whatever age, if they're in foster care or have a protective service case, they can come to our clothing closet and they can pick out anything they need. Generally, if it's a protective service case, they're going to come with their caseworker or their parent. If it's a foster care case, they could come with, us or their foster parent or their caseworker. But it's always open to them, and they can get anything that's in there for free. We also help kids that are in foster care if they need help with going to camp and covering that, charges for different things like that. And then DHS does provide supports to teens, above the age of 16, whether it's with homecoming or prom or even after they graduate high school.
What about kids that aren't in foster care or anything but still need those supplies?
So they can contact us directly through my phone number. They can contact me. Generally, we don't turn anyone away. If they need help, then we'll try to make a way to get them the help that they need.
How do you help children cope with the traumatic events they go through?
So we don't provide counseling or anything like that. We just kind of step in and help the foster parent, pick resources in the community that would be great for them. And that's what the caseworker is there for too. So their DHS caseworker is going to help make sure that they get into therapies, counseling, make sure that they get their doctor's appointments. And then if a foster parent is confused about different things in the community, then we can help walk them through whether it's how to sign up for WIC, how to get on any of those different resources that are already in our community. See you on the next page.